Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to Hacker Associate broadcast. You are watching the Hacker Show. In this section, we are going to learn about Burp AT, that is Agentic Testing. Burp Agentic Testing. This is a new feature. Yesterday, a new update came, and even a full night I spent on this. And exactly the same, I'm recording a video regarding Burp AT. So, if you're not familiar with English language, you can go to the last of the particular video, last section of the video. I'm going to explain each and every concept in Hindi language for Hindi users. So let's start with the Burp AT. Okay, so I'm going to make a sketch regarding this, what we are going to see today. So I'm talking about first of all the Burp AT, which is called Burp AT. Burp AT means agentic testing. Okay, so let's change the color, what exactly I'm talking about. So if you see here, we have a web application. Think we have application here, and suppose okay, here we have a client. Okay, so like I'm using a Burp here, and I'm a client, you can think, or attacker, okay, whatever you call this part. So I want to test this particular application, right, using an Burp Suite. So we know that okay, Burp have a AI feature, right, inbuilt. Now the new thing, okay, they launch is called Burp AT. Okay, that is agentic testing, same like a Claude. So you only know about okay, what is Claude, what is Codex, Cursor, right? All we are using Olama, all this agentic thing, okay, we are using for our penetration testing. But this is something cool. It's called Burp AT. I tested many application. I'm talking about 3 application yesterday night. As I mentioned, full night I spent on this, and I was amazed with the result. It have given me all vulnerability properly, systematically. Also it's create a proper POC regarding each vulnerability. So this is amazing. You should test okay this particular framework okay in the next bug bounty things, and give me the feedback later stage. So as I mentioned, I'm testing a lot of new application day by day, and I'll give my feedback regarding Burp AT. So till now everything is good. The only part is PDF, okay, you can't generate. Okay, so PDF part is not there in Claude. Okay, we can generate the PDF, we can create a report and all this, but you can create a POC using this one. So as I mentioned, we have a client, we have a Burp. So what I'm talking about is there is a new tool available okay on the Burp side. So it will open okay like GUI window. This GUI window, okay, you can write a prompt, okay, and everything is connected. So the flow will be, there is a Burp AT, okay, this is the, we have a Burp Suite, and then okay, we have an application, right? This is the application. So whatever you do with the application, just like MCP how we are using, similar way, okay, whatever request is there okay in the Burp, everything okay, you simple write a prompt, automatically it going to check each and every request and give you the proper result. So let's get started. Let's understand this thing in a proper manner, how to set up the tool, how to check for the AI credits, and tons of other things. So I'm going to this Brave browser. So if you're new to the community, you can join this community. This is my Black Hat training community. It's called Offensive Hacking Black Hat community. And again, if you're new to the channel, you can also check the LinkedIn. The same video I'm going to release today on LinkedIn, okay, as in live. So you can check this particular video, okay, from the LinkedIn. Twitter, I already created the articles. So you can go to the articles. You can check the published article that is called Burp AT Agentic Testing new feature. So each and everything about the Burp AT I have explained properly. So you can just go to this article and read it, or you can go to the profile area. You can simple click on this Burp AT things, okay, and you will see all the details about Burp AT Agentic Testing. So for more about me, okay, you can check LinkedIn Hacker Harshad. Okay, here's my profile. We have a channel as well, that is Hacker Associate. So in the end, okay, like I added all the links, okay, you can simple connect these particular channels for more updates. Okay, this is our Hacker Associate 121k plus community. So let's start okay with this Burp AT. Okay, so you can see this is the Portswigger updates. So if I go to the support area, or you can support center plus solutions and the products, so you can see the new update came. It's called Burp AT. It's called Agentic AI that extend human-led pen testing. Okay, so how to check in the Burp? So if you go to the Burp area, you can see this is the Burp, and you can clearly see that okay, right side at the top area, you will find okay this Burp AT, right? So this is exactly I'm talking about. So we'll just close these, and you can check these option. Okay, Burp AT. The moment when you click on this option called Burp AT, you will see that things is here. Okay, it will open like a GUI, and again you can see simple. I am enumerating the application. So whatever application you want to perform a pen test, you can simple open okay in your browser. So I open this particular Firefox, I added this application and automatically sync with the Burp. I added this application in the scope. This you already know about it, right? I'm not going to discuss that part. Okay, you already know about it. Next part, what you can do is you can simple go to this article where I explain about AT. That is exactly the Burp AT explainer video. We'll understand what is Burp AT means. So Burp AT, Burp Agentic Testing, the future of AI assisted web pen testing. So now you just need to work on the logic, rest everything handled by the Burp AT. This is exactly, I like it, I love it. Okay. So what I'm talking about is, suppose you found that there is a URL, it can be possible for SSRF. You simple give that endpoint, or you can just give that request number, okay, to the Burp AT. Automatically is going to check the request, all possible attacks, and give you the result, okay, quickly, fastly. This is the amazing part. This is exactly I tested on live application yesterday. So as we know that, okay, different framework like Chat GPT, Claude, Gemini, Codex, right, that we already know about it. This is something new and I love it. And even yesterday the Claude CLI also failed, okay, because I thought, okay, like I'll not give any skill, okay, to that Burp AT, okay, or to the Claude CLI. I just give a simple endpoint and we will check that, okay, like it will work or not. So the result, the result is amazing. What exactly I found that when I use a Burp AT, Burp AT have no idea about my, the things, what exactly I'm testing. I simple given the target, it analyze all the particular requests and response. Based on this, crafted the attack and solve the particular challenges. But the same thing, when I check with the Claude, okay, it didn't basically work directly. I'm talking about if I don't give a skill. In that case, I want to see the behavior, how the Claude desktop or how the Claude CLI work, okay, in the backend. But Burp AT, okay, like I was completely amazed. It have given a excellent result, okay, with exactly I'm expecting. So the thing about it, if you have a proper logic, if you understand the application properly, it will be very easy to exploit the application quickly, fastly with the proper POC. So we also have a new certification. Okay, you can simple go to that new certification which we launch called Offensive AI Modern Web Application Hunting. You can check this particular link for all the modules. So what is the Burp AT? As I mentioned, is like kind of more than the chatbot. You simple write a prompt and convert into the attack. That exactly our main part. The goal is to eliminate repetitive work so tester can focus on finding high impact vulnerability. Second point, why traditional AI has limitations. So many security professional already uses AI. We know that, okay, like payload generation, vulnerability explanations, report writing, regex creation, code reviews, scripting, and so on, right? But what about the Burp AT? The Burp AT, like it's going to use all the Burp tool. That is amazing. For example, let's say you are testing a JWT. So the JWT, we have three things, right? Like header, payload, and the signature. And again, there are different variation like JKU, X5U, algorithm confusion, and tons of other variations are there. Good thing is this Burp AT will look every part of it and it give you the result, okay, in a proper way. And also going to write a report if it is vulnerable for that bug. If the JWT bug is present, it's going to check every part of it and give you the result. That is exactly I like about this Burp AT. Next, Burp AT versus traditional AI. So traditional AI, we know that, okay, answer question, generate payload, explain vulnerability, no project awareness, cannot interact with the Burp Suite. So in this particular case, Burp also have released Burp MCP server. We already know about it, right? We can use a Claude bug hunter. We can provide a skill and based on this is going to test it. We can use a Claude CLI and connect MCP and we can do further testing. All sort of thing, okay, we can do that, right? We have tons of other variation. We can use NA10 to automate the task and lot of others. So just wait for my NA10 video where I automate entire reconnaissance. You don't need to click anywhere, just one button and recon will be done, okay, for your target. That exactly I'm going to cover in the next particular video. Stay tuned and wait for the new hacking episodes. So when you talk about Burp AT, it understands your project. It uses a Burp scanner. It uses a repeater, intruder. As I mentioned, all tools is going to use it, whatever available, okay, under the Burp. And Burp know how to handle the application. So that is the amazing part. So check it properly. So how Burp AT work? So first you put a prompt, AI reasoning will happen, Burp skill. Then there's another thing, okay, like we can provide a skill to the Burp. So that is also the great part. We can give a skill and they're going to use Burp tool and then give you the proper result. This is exactly the flow. And again, we are the first who are recording video on the Burp AT. As I mentioned yesterday, a new update came and we simple launched the video. So what can a Burp AT help with it? So as I mentioned, all vulnerability, there are 100 plus vulnerability, even more than 100 plus vulnerability, right? SQL injection, okay, like header based injection, JKU, JWT, GraphQL, API, tons of broken access control. So I listed some application, you already know about it. I'm not going to, talk on this area. You already know about it. So the Burp AT will, help you with almost all web application vulnerability. As I mentioned, focus on logic, rest, Burp AT will handle the rest. The Burp skill, that is one of the interesting concept introduced by the Burp AT called Burp skill. These are the structural testing capability that allow the AI to follow repeatable penetration testing workflow instead of producing generic response. So let's go to that Burp AT. Okay, and again I'm going to approve it. So I use this prompt, you can see enumerate the application, and I added application in scope, a simple prompt, and automatically start like Burp AT. I will start enumerating this application, start enumerating of this. I will fetch the home page to fingerprint the application, launch and crawl simultaneously. Good initial fingerprinting. It is a WordPress site on Nginx Ubuntu. The crawl is running in the background, and let me probe a common WordPress endpoint and check the existing sitemap data more thoroughly. So you can clearly see that, okay, like again, I'm performing a pen testing. Okay, I have not given any skill, okay, to that, Burp AT. But if I give a skill, if I use a proper logic, it will be a faster, okay, like I can get the result accurately, and I can create a POC accordingly. Okay, so this is a human control comes first. So even though Burp AT introduce automation, the tester remain responsible for every engagement. The Burp AT include controls such as approval modes, permission boundaries, scope restriction, activity, same like a Cloud or Codex or Cursor. Okay, if you use AI agent before. Suggested prompt. So here are the few useful prompt to explore the Burp AT. So these are the prompt I given to you. So today, maybe after finishing this session, you can take any random application. Even you can take the application which I am testing, and you can try this particular prompt and look for the vulnerabilities. Okay, just try it, because the more hands-on you will do, you will learn more. Okay, so you can see it is checking every part of it, and I have collected extensive data. Let me check a few more attack relevant endpoint and then complete the full enumeration summary. Another important part is, okay, like if you are a Burp professional user, the Burp AT I think is free for you for 30 days. So again, no purchase of credit required. Okay, directly you can simple sync your account and you can directly use Burp AT, right? And if you want to see that, okay, like Burp credit, you can also check, okay, Burp credit, okay, from this bottom thing, okay, like this area. And when I click here, you can see in my case I have almost 67,573 credits are there, okay, in my case. Okay, so that exactly you can use it. Next we'll understand the other part of it. So these are all, prompts. Test the endpoint for IDOR if you think that, okay, but this application is vulnerable for SSRF, so you can look for SSRF. As I mentioned, logic is must. The best practice is to get the most value from the Burp AT. Clearly define the testing scope, keep Burp Suite updated, review every AI generated finding manually, treat AI as an assistant, not a replacement, and document evidence for every confirmed vulnerability. That is exactly, bug bounty thing, right? Limitation, like any AI system, Burp AT is not perfect. Again, there is also possibility we need to review in the end. Okay, as I mentioned, till now results are good. Okay, if something, like maybe if I didn't get what I expected, I'll definitely share, okay, my feedback on this area. But till now, like it worked very well. Even the complex injection it tried, that is called CRLF injection. So from that injection, okay, like I bypass the authentication. So that part also I'm going to share, okay, in the next video. But this is very complex, okay, and but the Burp AT handle the things, very, properly, all these things. And final thought, the Burp AT represent a major step toward AI assistant penetration testing. rather than replacing experienced tester, it augment their workflow by reducing repetitive tasks, improving project awareness and integrating. So it is simple, it is a helping kind of thing. It's not going to replace any engineer or bug bounty hunter. Like it is only automatic penetration testing based on the logic. As I mentioned, develop the logic, understand the vulnerability properly, and then use AI. It makes a sense always. Okay, so I'll release the video soon. So we already recorded the video and it will be there in the same article. You can check anytime from the Twitter, plus you can follow our community hacker associate as well as other channels. I'm going to paste this video link everywhere so you can understand more about it. Let's see the Burp AT output, and you can see clearly sensitive file check not found, and again 22 tools ran. So almost because see, we given the prompt that enumerate the application, right? So it already enumerated and we have all the information. I not given the prompt like for exploitation. So that part I'm also going to share in the later stage. You can see we have some user also, we found that, see that user. So it's proper enumeration done by Burp AT. Amazing. This I like it. And next, if I write one more prompt, going to exploit further entire thing, each and every URL, and then we have a proper report. So you can see it already mentioned that JSMol. So using this particular outdated software, we can inject SSRF payload and we can get a connection back. We can look for out of band. Tons of things we can do that, but this is explainer video. I want to just give you the information about Burp AT, how to configure it and how to use it, how we can open it, where is the option available, all these things. Plus if you go to the setting area, you can see these are the tools. So all tools, you can simply enable all these particular tools. You can see clearly all you enable it. If it's not enabled in your case, when it is done, you can check other part of it. So like skills, so you can provide a skills here, and the next part is the usage. You can also check the 67% left usage, and the next part is you can see that we have documentation and the archive task. So example, whatever I'm doing right now, if I close the Burp accidentally, the conversation is going to delete. So that part you need to take care. You can properly audit, save in the Notion, and then you delete it, or you can basically save from the Burp option called save the entire project. So this way it's going to save the conversation. That's all for this section. And now for the Hindi users. So I'm going to explain the same concept in the Hindi language. So what we have done it, हमने यहाँ पे क्या किया, right? So हमने बात करी Burp AT की. So this is the Burp Suite, right? And यहाँ पे हमें ऊपर एक ऑप्शन मिला Burp AT. So सबसे पहले मैंने Burp ओपन किया, फिर मैं Chrome में गया. Chrome में जाके मैंने एप्लीकेशन जो मुझे टेस्ट करनी है वो मैंने वहाँ पे ऐड कर दी. आफ्टर दैट मैंने इस Burp AT पे क्लिक किया और इस तरीके का डैशबोर्ड यहाँ पे ओपन हो गया, राइट? यहाँ पे, और जो भी मैंने आर्टिकल अभी रीड किया था उसमें सारी स्टेप लिखी हुई है. उसके बेसिस पे मैंने एक प्रॉम्प्ट लिया, लाइक इन्यूमरेट द एप्लीकेशन, आई एडेड एप्लीकेशन स्कोप. तो इस प्रॉम्प्ट से इसने किया क्या कि पूरी एप्लीकेशन को इसने इन्यूमरेट किया, पता लगाया कि कौन से आउटडेटेड सॉफ्टवेयर हैं, लाइब्रेरीज हैं, और एप्लीकेशन कौन सी एप्लीकेशन स्कोप में है. इट चेक एवरीथिंग, और उसने जितने भी URLs हैं वो सबको उसने चेक किया, एंड देन सजेस्टेड दैट के पूरा फिंगरप्रिंट प्रॉपरली हो जाए. उसके बाद उसने एक मैट्रिक्स बनाई, एक टेबल बनाई, और यहाँ पे उसने सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन अपने को दे दी. ये सारा काम हम लोग क्रोम देव टूल से भी कर सकते थे. क्रोम देव टूल के अंदर इनबिल्ड वी हैव ऑल्सो AI, राइट? तो यहाँ तक बात आई थिंक मेरे ख्याल समझ में आ गई होगी. तो हमने किया कुछ नहीं, हमने इन्यूमरेट किया. और Burp AT हम क्यों यूज़ कर रहे हैं? क्योंकि Burp AT को सब पता है कि लाइक Burp के टूल कैसे यूज़ करना है, ठीक है, जो कि बहुत डिफिकल्ट पार्ट होता है, राइट? अगर आपको डिकोडर पता नहीं है, कंपेयरर पता नहीं है, सिक्वेंसर पता नहीं है, इस केसेस में हो क्या रहा है कि Burp AT का एक प्रॉम्प्ट दे रहे हो, वो सारे टूल उसके पास हैं Burp के, और वो सारे लॉजिक इसको पता है कि किस तरीके से एप्लीकेशन को पेंटेस्ट करना है. उसके बेसिस पे वो पेंटेस्ट करता है, एंड देन विल गिव यू फाइनल रिपोर्ट. तो फिर आपको एक रिपोर्ट मिल जाती है. यू कैन रिव्यू द रिपोर्ट एंड यू कैन डू द थिंग्स. फिर हमने बात करी कि जो एजेंट्स हैं, लाइक वी आर यूजिंग लाइक कोडेक्स हम यूज़ करते हैं, चैट GPT हम यूज़ करते हैं, क्लाउड यूज़ करते हैं, क्लाउड बग हंटर यूज़ करते हैं. तो स्किल इज़ इंपॉर्टेंट. तो हम कुछ हंटर्स स्किल्स प्रोवाइड करते हैं, और मेरे जैसे हंटर स्किल्स प्रोवाइड करते हैं. प्लस हम लोग एक चीज़ और देखते हैं, लॉजिक एप्लीकेशन में कहाँ पे चीज़ें रॉन्ग जा सकती है, उसके बेसिस पे हम लोग बग्स आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं, लाइक यहाँ पे ये प्रॉब्लम है, यहाँ पे ये सिग्नेचर चेक नहीं है, लाइक वाइज एग्जाम जस्ट गिविंग एन एग्जांपल। तो उसके बेसिस पे हम लोग पेलोड क्राफ्ट करते हैं एंड देन वी एक्सप्लॉइटिंग। ये सारा काम बर्प एटी आपके लिए कर देगा इफ़ यू नो द लॉजिक। फॉर एग्जांपल आपको पता है कि एक एग्जांपल दे के समझाता हूँ। इमेजिन कि एक एप्लीकेशन है, एक एप्लीकेशन में एक पैरामीटर है जिसकी वैल्यू रिफ्लेक्ट करती है हेडर पे, ठीक है। तो उस केसेस में कौन सा हम लोग इंजेक्शन करेंगे, CRLF इंजेक्शन करेंगे, राइट। तो CRLF इंजेक्शन, अब हमें नहीं पता व्हाट इज CRLF इंजेक्शन, बट मुझे लॉजिक पता है कि इसके थ्रू ये इंजेक्शन पॉसिबिलिटी है। हमें पता है कि ऑथेंटिकेशन में JWT कुकीज चल रही है, एग्जाम्पल इसको भी ले लेते हैं एक तरीके से। तो हम लोग यहाँ पे लॉजिक ये डालेंगे कि लाइक यहाँ पे JWT की कुकी है, आई वॉन्ट टू escalate द प्रिविलेज, आई वॉन्ट टू लॉग इन एज एन एडमिन, जो भी क्लेम्स है उसके अकॉर्डिंग आई नीड टू एक्ट इट। और एक प्रॉम्प्ट और डाल देंगे कि लाइक यहाँ पे मैंने फाउंड किया कि CRLF इंजेक्शन एक पॉसिबिलिटीज है, यू कैन चेक इट एंड ट्राई टू बाईपास इट। देन वो सारे अटैक पॉसिबिलिटी वो यहाँ पे टेस्ट कर देगा एंड देन गिव यू द फाइनल रिजल्ट। दैट इज ऑल अबाउट द बर्प एटी। तो ये पूरा समझने के लिए यहाँ पे मैंने आर्टिकल ऑलरेडी लिख दिया, यू कैन गो टू दैट ट्विटर आर्टिकल and read all the article, I mean all my previous article regarding burp and burp AT agentic penetration testing and all, right. तो ये है regarding burp AT. I hope you got an idea properly and you understand the concept properly. For me this concept is important, you should understand thing. मेरे लिए ये important है कि like आप concept पूरा समझ जाए अच्छे से and you can implement okay in real life. Thanks for watching this particular video. I hope this video is informative for you and have a great day. See you in the next checking episode. If any problem, write in the comment section and don't forget to check my live course, okay, on offensive AI modern web application exploitation. Thank you.